The platform lights are humming a hollow tune, chasing the shadow of a retreating moon. I'm watching the tracks disappear in the gray, waiting for the night to surrender today. The city's heartbeat is heavy and slow, nowhere to be and nowhere to go. Oh, in the hour before the gray sets in, where the endings stop and the dreams begin, I'm a ghost in the terminal, lost in the blue, searching for a version of me and you. Before the light, before the cold gray, the steam is rising from a manhole cover, like the whispered words of a long-lost lover. The diner is empty, the neon is dim, fate is a cup filled up to the brim. I've got a ticket to a town I don't know, just following where the cold winds blow. It's too late for sorry, it's too early to cry. Just watch the blue fade into a leaden sky. Before the gray sets in, where the endings stop and the dreams begin, I'm a ghost in the terminal, lost in the blue, searching for a version of me and you. Before the gray, the world is waking up, but I'm still here. sign is flickering across the street, counting every heartbeat, bitter and sweet. I'm sitting here with shadows, my only friends, waiting for the place where the darkness ends. One more pour for the man I used to be, before the city lights blinded what I could see. The smoke is rising slowly, a ghostly gray, chasing all the promises that drifted away. Oh, it's just the last glass of midnight, looking for a spark, looking for a light. This old blue suit is heavy with the years, and this whiskey is tasting like forgotten tears. Don't turn on the lamp, let the moon do the work. In every corner, the old memories lurk. I'm humming a tune that nobody knows. That's just how the story of a lonely man goes. Oh, it's just the last glass of midnight, looking for a spark, looking for a light. This old blue suit is heavy with the years, and this whiskey's tasting like forgotten tears. The ice is melting in an empty glass, watching the shadows of the hours pass. I'm counting scars I didn't know I had. Some call it lonely, some call it bad, but the moon is the only witness I crave to this love I've carried to its grave. The clock is ticking, but the time is still. I'm staring at the dust on the windowsill, waiting for a ghost that never comes home. Oh, it's a heavy heart and a long, long night. Nothing feels wrong, but nothing feels right. I'm writing your name in the dark of the room, wrapped in the silk of this midnight gloom. Yeah, it's just me and the blues again. I told the walls that I'm doing fine, but the walls know I'm just wasting time. There's a chair in the corner where you used to sit. Now there's a cold wind blowing over it. I try to breathe, but the air is too thick, with the memory of a flame and a dying wick. Oh, it's a heavy heart and a long, long night. Nothing feels wrong, but nothing feels right. I'm writing your name in the dark of the room, wrapped in the silk of this midnight gloom. This is all I can handle. I've made my bed in the hollow space where I used to see your smiling face. It's a debt I'll pay until the end. Oh, it's a heavy heart and a long, long night. Nothing feels wrong, but nothing feels right. I'm writing your name in the dark of the room, wrapped in the silk of this midnight gloom. Just let the record spin, let the night close in. The long night has just begun. the hollow spaces that the city gave. The dial spins slow through the neon glare. Oh, it's a midnight frequency humming low, a language only the tired know. Between the cracks of the city's light, just a signal caught in the blue. Oh, it's the language of the tide, soft and deep. Secrets that the restless shadows keep. No words for the hurt, no name for the pain, just the steady rhythm of the midnight rain. Yeah, we're all just listening to the blues. Street lamps flicker like a failing heart, watching as the world pulls itself apart. But here in the dim light, the silence is loud, a sanctuary found far away from the crowd. The static is singing a slow bluesy song, measuring a night that's gone on way too long. Some speak in gold, but I speak in stories that never get told. In the hush of the hour and the weight of the soul. Language of the tired, midnight frequency, still listening. in the hollow spaces that the city gave. The dial spins slow through the neon glare. Oh, it's a midnight frequency humming low, a language only the tired know. Between the cracks of the city's light, just a signal caught in the blue. Oh, it's the language of the tide, soft and deep, secrets that the restless shadows keep. No words for the hurt, no name for the pain, just the steady rhythm of the midnight rain. Yeah, we're all just listening to the blue. In the hollow spaces that the city gave, the dial spins. Reflections swimming in the pavement cracks. The city's wearing all its shades of black. One amber glass sitting on the mahogany edge. I'm tracing circles on the windowsill ledge. The clock is ticking, but the time don't move. Just me and the ghost of a midnight groove. Oh, it's a long way down from where we used to be, floating in the silence of this whiskey sea. No more words, just the shadows on the floor. I don't even know what I'm waiting for. Stay a little longer. Blue, just stay a little longer. The neon sign is flickering across the street, echoing the rhythm of a heart still beat. I've got your memory locked in a velvet cage, turning the leaves of a forgotten page. Smoke rings rising like a silent prayer, but there's nobody left in the empty chair. Don't turn on the lights, don't break the spell. In this dim lit heaven, in this quiet hell. The shadows on the floor. I don't even know what I'm waiting for. Amber glass, mahogany bar, lights flicker like a dying flame. On these midnight sidewalks, everyone's the same. Walking past the windows of a life I used to know, with nowhere left to turn and nowhere left to go. My collar's turned up against the biting chill. The city's finally quiet and the world is standing still. But the rhythm of my footstep is a heavy bluesy beat, echo in the shadows on this cold and empty street. Oh, these midnight sidewalks are the only home I find, leaving all the broken pieces of my life behind. In this old blue suit, I'm just a ghost upon the prowl. Listen to the midnight wind begin out. The silver moon is hiding behind a wall of gray, waiting for the morning to wash the night away. But I'll just keep on walking until the light appears. Through the heavy mist of all these lonely years, all these midnight sidewalks are the only home I find, leaving all the broken pieces of my life behind. In this old blue suit, I'm just a ghost upon a pride. Listen to the midnight wind begin of my life behind. In this old blue suit, I'm just a ghost upon the pride. Listen to the midnight wind begin The street lamps bleed across the wet concrete, a rhythm found in the solitude of a quiet seat. The mahogany reflects the haze of dying light, tracing edges of the velvet in the dead of night. An amber stillness rests inside the crystal clear. The only world that matters is the one right here. Oh, it's the mahogany hour, where time starts to fade in the softest shadows that the moonlight made. No rush for tomorrow, no ghosts of the past, just a moment of silence that's built to last. Yeah, let the world spin on without me. I hear the hum of the city through the heavy glass, watching the ghosts of the weary people pass. But here in the dim light, the wood feels so warm, a safe harbor found in the middle of the storm. The piano is sighing the slow bluesy tune under the watch of a pale silver moon. But I find my heaven where the silence is loud, just the wood and the wire and the soul. The softest shadows that the moonlight made. No rush for tomorrow, no ghosts of the past, just a moment of silence that's built to last. Mahogany hour in the amber light. Sleep well, city. The bartender's flipping the sign that closed. The last of the shadows have finally dozed. Tables are empty, the glasses are dry. Under the hum of a neon sign, the world is a stage with the lights turned down. A quiet king in a silent town. Oh, it's the shadows after hours lingering on, a piece of the night that refuses the dawn. The music is over, the stories are told, leaving me here in the blue and the cold. Just the shadows after hours. I hear the echo of a laughter past, knowing that nothing was meant to last. The wood of the bar feels heavy and wise, watching the moon as it slowly dies. I'm gathering pieces of a broken dream while the city is silent, or so it seems. It's the sweetest kind of sorrow to say goodbye to today, and wait for a tomorrow that's a million miles away. Refuses the dawn. Oh, the music is over, the stories are told, leaving me here in the blue and the cold. Shadows after hours, the last call. Good night, my blue. lamps bleed across the wet concrete, a rhythm found in the solitude of a quiet seat. The mahogany reflects the haze of dying light, tracing edges of the velvet in the dead of night. An amber stillness rests inside the crystal clear. Everything I lost feels so hauntingly near. Oh, it's a haze on the mahogany, thick and deep, secrets that the weary wood was meant to keep. The city's humming, but I'm standing still, lost in a winter that no summer can kill. Just me and the haze on the mahogany. I see my reflection in the polished grain, a tired man's map of a lifetime of rain. The ice cubes are singing a slow, cracking song, measuring a night that's gone on way too long. The smoke is a curtain, the silence is a wall, waiting for a memory to finally fall. Some find their comfort in a crowded room. I find my sanctuary in the bluish gloom, where the wood is warm and the truth is cold. Thick and deep, secrets that the weary wood was meant to keep. The city's humming, but I'm standing still, lost in a winter that no summer can kill. Smoke, one last drink. The wet asphalt wears the city's light in colors borrowed from the fading night. A jagged rhythm in the traffic hum, waiting for the morning to finally come. Walking home with a heavy heart, watching the world just fall apart. Oh, it's colors borrowed from a ghost of a dream. Nothing is ever as blue as it seems. Rain is a song in a minor key, playing back every memory of you and me. Just a slow burn in the after rain. Of shadows beneath my feet. The air is cold and the wind is high, under the watch of a leaden sky. I've got a feeling that I can't explain, lost in the rhythm of the midnight rain. It's the quietest kind of beautiful to watch the city wash away its sins and wonder where the end stops and the new start begins. morning rain. Just another stop on this midnight train. I bought a ticket, but I don't know where I'm bound. Just drifting slowly through this lonely town. I see my reflection in the window pane. A tired face, a heart that's filled with stain. The smoke is dancing with the ghosts of my past. I'm looking for a peace that's built to last. Oh, we're riding on a midnight train to nowhere, with a heavy heart and a soul that's laid bare. This old blue suit is my only home tonight, waiting for the stars to lose their light. The conductor's calling, but I don't hear a word. The loudest silence that I've ever heard. Just me and the rhythm of the tracks below. Walking a path that only a dreamer could know. Oh, we're riding on a midnight train to nowhere, with a heavy heart and a soul that's laid bare. This old blue suit is my only home tonight, waiting for the stars to lose their light. Midnight shadows crawling on the wall, waiting for a phone that never calls. I'm a ghost in this empty room, wrapped in the scent of your old perfume. The whiskey is bitter, the night is long, searching for where it all went wrong. Oh, this blue suit blues is all I wear, breathing in the smoke of a cold despair. You're gone like the rain on a city street, leaving me broken and incomplete. Yeah, it's a slow burn, baby, a slow burn. I see your face in every neon light, lost in the rhythm of a rainy night. They say time heals what the heart can't hide, but there's a hollow canyon deep inside. I'd walk through fire just to hear your name, but all I'm holding is a guttering flame. Don't tell me to move on, don't tell me to fly. I've forgotten how to live, I only know how to sigh. The stars are silent, the moon is gray, everything beautiful has faded away. Oh, this blue suit blues is all I wear, breathing in the smoke of a cold despair. You're gone like the rain on a city street, leaving me broken and incomplete. Just me and the blues, piece by piece. I'll let you go. The rain is dancing on the neon lights, in the hollow silence of these city nights. I'm staring at the door, waiting for a sound, but the only thing I hear is my heart hitting the ground. A cigarette is burning, turning into ash, like every dream of ours, gone in a flash. The streetlights are crying in a pool of blue. Everything I touch feels like a ghost of you. I'm a stranger in a house we used to call our home. Rain-slicked memories washing down the street, walking on the shadows of the bitter and the sweet. I'm holding on to nothing, but it's all I've got to hold in this midnight story that's getting tired and old, still chasing shadows in the rain. I saw your reflection in a window pane, but it was just a trick of the wind and the rain. The whiskey tastes like silver, the air feels like lead, trying to find the living among the words we said. You walked out the door without a plan or a trace. Now I'm just a man with a look of disgrace. Rain-slicked memories washing down the street, walking on the shadows of the bitter and the sweet. I'm holding on to nothing, but it's all I've got to hold in this midnight story that's getting tired and old, still chasing shadows in the rain. For mercy, I'm not asking for a sign. Just let me keep the parts of you that were never mine. Rain-slick memories washing down the street, walking on the shadows of the bitter and the sweet. I'm holding on to nothing, but it's all I've got to hold in this midnight story that's getting tired and old. Just the rain and the blues. Coffee's cold and the room is full of smoke. Thinking about the promises that we once spoke. The clock on the wall is ticking way too loud, lost in the shadows of a dark and heavy cloud. I'm tracing circles on this old wooden table, trying to be strong, but I'm just not able. The ghost of your laughter is still in the air, but I'm just a man in a lonely velvet chair. Oh, it's just coffee, smoke, and no regret. The kind of pain that a man never forgets. This old blue suit is feeling worn and thin, just like the hole that I'm drowning in. I watch the dawn as it starts to break the sky, but the sun can't reach where my memories lie. I'll pour another cup and light one more, waiting for a knock on my silent door. You should have told me I'd be ready, but now I'm stuck here feeling heavy. As much as I can, with all I've got, I'm trying to drown out every thought. Would it help if we talked it out? Now it's too late, no turning around. The days don't fool me, the nights don't lie. I feel your absence every time the sun dies. The silence is a sound I finally found, and I'll forget you piece by piece, even if my soul finds no peace. As long as I breathe, as long as I try, I'll whisper your name, then let it die, slowly fading, piece by piece. This room is cold, colder than me. Blankets of memory, they won't set me free. You promised me we'd grow old side by side.